Now, how about Wi-Fi?
We have park Wi-Fi. It's a very good Wi-Fi. Most of the time, it's even good enough to watch TV through, you know, on your smart TVs and stuff.
Oh, neat.
This is another type of, not quite a tiny home. That's what we call a park model. Looks similar to a mobile home. They're a bit bigger than a tiny home.
The biggest thing that all builders of tiny homes get asked is, where can I park them?
Absolutely.
Because it's fairly new.
Yeah.
And we build them to code, like a residential, okay?
Correct.
All the residential wiring, you know, junction boxes, all of that. And we try to make them feel much nicer than an RV.
Absolutely.
Now we had several RVs, and I didn't like the quality of the switches, you know, the little tiny stove. So the Nordic model has a full-size stove. So
that's important.
Yeah.
Some of those creature comforts, you know, you want to get smaller, but you don't necessarily want to go to a refrigerator this big.
Yeah.
You know, you go to the grocery store, even a regular refrigerator is tight for us Americans. You know, we have a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
And these RV refrigerators are very small inside. The freezer's very small up top.
You keep running back to the store.
You can still, in the tiny home, design it, set it up the way you want from the beginning, have someone like you build it from the beginning the way they want for a big full-size American refrigerator, if that's what they want to do. And
Sure.
you don't lose all of those comforts. You know, you still feel at home.
Exactly. And I'm assuming you can't go hunting back there, right?
No, but we can take a walk back through there. We have a bunch of different things going on back there. We have this park in general, like I said, we have different types of people, different backgrounds, we have people in pop-up campers. Some RV parks don't allow pop-up campers anymore. It's sort of a mix of a tent and an RV. We allow that here. We're actually heading into the back section of the RV park now. It's not as fancy back here, but it's some older campers where families aren't able to go find a place to live in a regular RV park because most of the RV parks are 10 years and older. They don't allow.
That's crazy.
10 years and newer. So we actually have people in some of these that are 10 years or older, and they're living here. It's affordable, it's safe, it's clean, it's decent, and they have dignity with living here. You know, they have space for a garden. We're actually coming up on somebody that has some sunflowers planted, some melons planted.
Oh, that's cool.
And just the type of park we are, we allow different things. We're not a big corporation, you know, with rules in place that you can't do this, you can't do that.
Wow.
Sometimes I say we're the coolest RV park around.
Is that
This is actually what I'm going to call, I'm just going to say it, these are carnies. These are people that live in the work in the carnival industry. They go from one carnival to another, and they have 2 or 3 different people that live in there at the same time. When it's time for them to travel, which I know they're actually traveling right now. This is their summer carnival season up north, not in Florida. It's too hot. But in the summer, they go for about 6 months traveling in another RV they have for traveling. And then they come back and they spend their winters in Florida, and they work with inflatables, bounce houses. They set them up, clean them, take them to parties and stuff like that. But that definitely would not fly in any other RV park. You know? Here's a garden. This is some sunflowers growing, some melons growing.
Wow.
Different stuff
Why can't I have this success in my garden?
They've actually been working on it.
Nice.
They started with the dirt. They've been making their own dirt. This is some of the dirt that they've been working with. They add ash to it. They add eggshells to it, sort of an organic, what's the word, you know, compost pile.
Right.
And so yeah, they're good. They're very clever here in the RV park, you know. We're going back into the tent section. I'm normally a little bit quieter in this section just because the people back here are normally very quiet. We have a couple families that are here in tents, actually full-time, which also isn't common. You don't really see that in RV parks or campgrounds that do the tents, but we do have a couple people that have been here for quite a while and really enjoy it back here. It's shaded back here.
Yeah, this is nice.
Full shade, which is absolutely necessary in a tent in Florida in the summer. So we've got a lot of open space back here. We have another kind of tiny house. That's actually what I really wanted to show you back here. This is very different. Something we built I sort of built playing around with. We had a handyman here and build a little A-frame tiny house over here in this direction in the woods. It's very small, you know, it's only, I believe 8 by 12, not 96 square feet. Has a little additional deck on the front. And one person lives in there. He really enjoys it. His name's Larry. If he sees us out here, he'll come running. He loves to talk to people, and it's just interesting how much a lot of these people need to be in a community. And last night we did a barbecue, community barbecue.
Oh, that's cool.
Park provided cheeseburgers and hot dogs and some fun stuff for everyone. So
check out this. Look
yeah,
at
this
that.
is a little tiki hut a gentleman built while he was here. He said he always wanted to build one since he was a kid, and he never had the chance, and he asked if he could build this.
Go ahead.
It's nice.
He set that up. We're going to walk up on what we call the berm, the brim, and sometimes you can see out into the water a little bit. This is what I was talking about. You know, you can see a waterway here. There's actually water right here.
Oh yeah.
But maybe you see water best just from here. You can see water. Now airboats can pretty much come right up to this tree line, right into the back.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of great fishing in this immediate area. Earlier you mentioned fishing, and this is Orange Lake right behind us. That has the biggest bass ever caught in Florida.
Wow.
It's caught right there in that lake. Over 15 pounds, like bigger than a lunchbox.
Wow.
They catch 5-pounders all the time there.
Hey, we gotta tell Jared
frequently.
about this place.
Yeah.
There's several boat ramps around here. Right now, this season, I was watching a Florida Wildlife Commission video. One of the things they were bragging about at this lake is it's a year-round lake, meaning there's fishing, duck hunting. There's always something to do on this lake with as far as fishing and hunting and that kind of stuff. But right now, we're July the 18th, the mid-July. We're just finishing up, but they're still biting. A really popular fish. We call it, some people call it crappie, some people call it bluegill, some people call it brim. It's a great fish to fry. They normally catch, they've been catching the past few weeks, their limit every day.
Yeah.
We have a guy up the street, a local guy, he's Castle's Mobile Bait, and he'll actually bring you fresh bait. The best part about him is not his bait, but his tips. He'll tell you, he'll give you coordinates on your phone, and that's where you go.
Oh, that is really cool.
And you got to buy his bait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But so it's a trade.
Yeah.
But you buy his bait, he'll tell you where to go. And they were catching
I would pay for that.
crappies like that, like 25 of them. You know, I think 25 is their limit, but they were getting big ones and, you know, throwing the small ones back in so that they weren't taking little ones home. But, you know, literally they could pick and choose what they wanted to take home. And
wow.
It's a real fun fishing lake. It really is. It definitely has that Florida record holder for largemouth bass, and there's a lot of other fish they catch in there as well.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yep.
Look at the whole nature.
We can walk this way a little bit, take a little. We have what we call a tiny shed.
I did take it with it.
It's insulated, it has an AC, it has electric in it. People need a place to live, like you said, and I've been seeing already over the past year more people in more desperate situations needing more affordable housing.
Right.
You know, but since I've been here 4 years now, we haven't had an alligator back here.
Oh, that's neat.
It's unbelievable because this is like the gator capital of Florida. Especially in this kind of murky, green,
Backwater.
swampy backwater. So maybe we'll see one today, but we haven't seen one yet. I guess every day the odds are getting higher, right? But this is just a nice place in the park. A lot of times people will come back here, relax, chill out.
Yeah.
We had a picnic table here until recently. We used it for a party up at the front, I guess, and we forgot to bring it back. We're gonna have to get that back here, but just sort of really feel out in nature here. You know, hear the birds, hear the bugs, hear the crickets. Got some shade.
Oh, this is a great spot.
Nice.
And yeah, the people in the park, they ride their bikes out here, they walk out here, people walk their dogs here. Something else sounds silly, but really used in the park is a dog park. A lot of people have dogs.
Now, as far as color goes, what if somebody wanted to do like an orange? Would that distract, or do you welcome it?
Yeah, I think we could work with it, so
Yeah.
one way or another.
There's a neat,
Money talks.
there's a neat video in a park in Oregon, and they got one that looks like a train, a caboose. They got them different colors.
It grabs attention. Sometimes, people.
I mean, if it's really nasty looking, of course you wouldn't want
Right.
that.
But I actually wanted for years a caboose. And when I realized how expensive it is to move them, because they're like 35,000 pounds, you got to pick them up with a special crane. And
Sure.
Wow.
logistically, it's thousands and thousands and thousands to move them.
Wow.
Oh.
So but I think the neat things, the different things, jumping around. I jump around a lot in Siesta Key. I don't know if I'm sure you've heard about in Siesta Key, Florida. There's a tiny house community that is all Airbnb.
Oh wow.
So it's actually one owner that owns the land and all of those, but people love going there. I think for a test run, people that are just want an experience. It's definitely like a bucket list thing. Not everyone definitely wants to buy them, but a lot of people want to try them, use them for a weekend.
Right.
Rather than stay in a hotel, they feel like there's big advantages with the tiny homes.
So how far does that path go?
This actually goes out about a half mile. There's an eagle's nest, a real eagle's nest out there.
Whoa.
Neat.
We see other eagles, normally a pair of eagles flying around here frequently. This is an old boat ramp right here, like where the fishermen would just push their little boats off here
Oh, that's neat.
and go through that high grass. I mean, you can see right here is water, but it gets deeper as you go out. And certain times of the year we weed whack that a little bit, that you can actually kayak right out. No problems when they weed whack it.
Mm.
They weed whack it down to water level. It's sort of weird, but
Pretty neat.
yeah.
Oh, that's good to know that you got the I'm gonna call it housekeeper.
Yeah, we have someone on site to do the house cleaning for owners. Even if someone doesn't want to do their own housekeeping and wanted someone once a week, once a month, whatever.
Yeah.
We're really big on community here. Even if there was someone that didn't have a car or isn't allowed to drive, I'm sure they could get rides from other people in the community around here. We do have two senior citizens living in the park without cars, and it's amazing because Marion County will pick them up with a bus service a couple times a week and take them places.
Oh, that's so
All
neat.
of their doctor's appointments they take them to sort of free within the county. One of the guys now, he goes once a week to the gym. They pick him up and bring him home.
Oh.
Goes
Nice.
to the gym. He met a friend at the gym, and they're helping each other get healthy. So it's like,
Wow.
but yeah, they manage, and it's really good. It's actually, it makes me really happy seeing some of these people knowing they came in a situation and they're doing better in a community. They have some help. They have some friends, people that if they were living off on their own completely or in a little apartment, it would be a lot more expensive for them.
Yeah.
And they really enjoy it here.
Now I was looking at rents.
Excuse me one
Oh,
moment.
oh, sure.
This is our outdoor shower that you were
Oh yeah.
wanting to look at. So it's surrounded, that people don't see you, but while you're in there, you're with nature.
Okay.
You know, you
Sure.
can see the trees, and it's
I like the
really
idea.
nice.
I like the idea you can go cool off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we go look at that tiny house?
Absolutely, sure.